is the Motorola Droid Maxx2. So this is a Verizon exclusive device, as you see over there. Well, technically yes, because it's a Droid Maxx2, it's only available on Verizon, but it's essentially the Moto X Play branded in Verizon. So the original, this is a Maxx2, so there should have been a Max, and there was a lot of Droid Maxes, and Droid Maxx and the whole Droid series used to be Verizon original devices developed by Motorola, but apparently Verizon and Motorola decided to skip on that trail on the new series based on the Moto X Pure and the Moto X Play, and decided to import that into the Verizon network. So I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or not, because although there was some issues on the qualities of the devices, I really like the Verizon exclusive Motorola designs. But so that's, well, we can't really do anything about it. So here's a bunch of manual, gets near your phone, and SIM card removal tools. We actually have that here, so we're gonna put it there. And here is the Motorola Turbo Charger, a Motorola exclusive technology. No, not really. It's actually a Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0 enabled charger, and that means that your phone is enabled with the Quick Charge 2.0 as well. So you can use any other generic Quick Charge 2.0 charger to charge up your beefy 3630 milliamps of battery, or you can use the turbocharger to charge any other quick charge enabled devices. So here's a little micro USB cable there, nothing special. Motorola is not exactly fond of putting a lot of things in their packages. Moto E, some variants of the Moto E didn't even come with the charger. So that's that. And this is the Droid Maxx2. As you see over there, you see the back cover and the front. It comes with the Gorilla Glass, and this is IP52 water resistant certified. It doesn't mean that it's fully waterproof, it's splash proof. So spilling up the water for a few seconds will be okay with this guy, and dropping in the water for a very short amount of time will be okay, unless you dive this into water or you decide to take a photo shoot at your swimming pool. That's totally not recommended. So here we go with the 5.5 inches of Full HD display, Gorilla Glass receiver, front-facing speaker. Is that a speaker? I think that's a speaker. Front-facing camera, and on the back we got the camera over there with the Motorola logo. It doesn't press, it's just a decorative button there. Dual LED flash and the Verizon Droid logo, and the back panel over here is removable, so if you want to interchange that with some other colors, you can totally do that. It says 21 megapixel camera. Motorola has been bad with the camera for a very long time, but it seems like it's going to be changed. I'm not just talking about the numbers, but based on the other impressions and the reviews, it seems like they're pretty good. All right, so the thing really I like about the Droid Maxx2 is, as the Max branding says, it's got a 3630 milliamps of battery while retaining 2 GB of RAM and Snapdragon 615 processor. We know that's enough to run everyday tasks, but that's power efficient, so with that beefy battery, we're expecting a very long battery time with this Droid. Alright, so before we move on to settings, a little size comparison. Here's the Galaxy S7 Edge coming at 5.5 inches, and the LG V10, no, let's go for the G4 there. You see the little size differences over here and there, and apparently you can see that this is a lot thicker than some of its competitors. I'm not really sure the G4 and the Galaxy S7 Edge is exactly a competitor, but if you call it a competitor, you can see that it's kind of thick. Motorola devices since the Razr series was not spectacularly thin. Over there, Motorola Moto E. If we compare that with some of the exotic phones like the Xiaomi over there, you see that phones with the bigger batteries come with, some sacrifices, especially with the thickness over there. So here is the Verizon settings over there. It's not exactly the simplest one, so we're just gonna skip it here because we'll deal with that later in our review. And you see that here's a SIM card tray over there that doubles as a micro SD card slot there, so you can add up a nano SIM there, and on the other side you can expand that 16 gigabytes of the somewhat of a not sufficient storage with that micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes or 200 gigabytes, not really sure about the exact numbers, but you can expand that, which was the major complaint at the previous generations of the Moto X, which I really liked. Whoops, wrong way. Which I really liked, but that internal built-in storage was not exactly my thing. You see a little earphone jack over there with the micro USB port there. And overall, the build quality seems really nice. It fits really nicely as a grip, and I really like the way it feels. I've been a big fan of Motorola for some time now, but this guy, Moto X Play or Droid Maxx2, depending on which of the network you are on, looks like a very nice device for our initial impression. We'll have to deal with this for some time until we come up with a review, so stay tuned. You can meet us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and we'll see you guys later. Until then, ciao!